Please hold on. The train is departing. Next stop, A gate.
All right, well, obviously in an airport, which means that we're getting ready to head off on another trip. And this one is going to be a big one. Going to be hopping a plane with Eric Dorr from the Gettysburg Museum of History. And this trip is going to be a little bit different from some of the recent ones. Going to put this thing to use for the first time in a while. We are heading across the ocean to Normandy, France.
Come to the podium and get a 20 for our pre-boarding area.
Have a pleasant flight, sir.
Thanks. 15A.
15A, this way. Have a nice flight, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so this flight is going to be a little bit different for me. We go 15A. Got bumped up to business class on this one. Seriously, check this out. Holy smokes. I have my own little closet here and all kinds of space. This is nuts. Check this out. Got some nice headphones. Nice comfy looking pillow there. And a hanger. I don't know what I'm going to do with a hanger on this flight, but at least I have one. All right, seriously, I wish you could see my face behind this stupid mask. Like this really is something. So here's how things typically work out on an airline. You have, like on this level, the cargo storage. The next level above that is where they put the dog. I'm usually at the level just above the dog. This is kind of up here for me. So yeah, the trip is starting off kind of exciting. Eric, what you got in the goodie bag there?
So we got a toothbrush, we have a pen, we have earplugs and a mask for sleeping. That's for, I guess, your glasses.
Get your socks.
Yeah, you get socks, little booty socks. And what else is in here? Oh, what everyone needs, a shoehorn.
Nice. Okay, well, skipped a bunch of steps in showing what was going on. We made it through customs, actually a lot easier than what I thought, and got our ride for the week got a rental car from Avis, so shout out to Kanye West there, and yeah, we're headed to Normandy. All right, well, we have finally made it to the Normandy coastline, and as you can see behind me, we've made our way down to a beach. But this is not Utah Beach, this is not Omaha Beach, or Gold, or Sword, or Juno. This is a beach that has largely been forgotten by history. This is Band Beach. So what we're looking at right here is the forgotten 6th beach of Operation Overlord. We are just to the east of Sword Beach. So if you look off there in the distance, you can see on that landmass on the other side of the water, that is Sword Beach. And then if you cross the mouth of the River Orne, well, you get to Band Beach right here. Now, again, the history on Band Beach is a little bit hazy, so I don't want to say anything definitive. I've seen accounts that there were Allied landings that were planned here, and then they were canceled because the area behind was flooded. I've also seen that they wanted to concentrate forces over on Sword a little bit more. I've also seen that it just wasn't practical. What we do know is that behind us to the south is where the British airborne troops landed, like around Maryville Battery. So also behind us is a big German bunker complex. So we're going to explore a little bit of this area before we head down to the other beaches. Yeah, one quick note, check this out. Originally I thought these were a bunch of fools floating around on parachutes up there. Turns out these are windsurfers. So I guess if you don't have enough waves, you gotta get a little help from the wind, which we have plenty of right here. All right, so we just got up here into the bunker complex, and to the best of my understanding, I haven't done a bunch of research on this particular area, but I think this particular strong point was built around an old French fort. And you can see we've got one of these German bunkers constructed behind us, and unfortunately, at least this is my opinion, has some local graffiti or decoration or artwork on there. I don't know if I'd call it art, but you know, whatever. But anyway, this is one of the bunkers that was designed to fire upon the River Orne. So right now I am facing north. This direction right here is east. The River Orne is to the west of us. So you can see right here in this gap, well, there would have likely been a German gun there, and if any of the Allies, who were again coming from the north across the English Channel, managed to get to that river, well, this is one of the bunkers that would have been firing upon it. Here's another concrete construction here at this this strong point. I believe this is called an Unterstand. All right, we've moved on to another bunker in this complex. This is just to the east of the one where we just were. And I looked up a little bit of information, and what I found says that this is a Type 506 Regelbau bunker, and would have had a 47 millimeter gun in it. So again, right now I'm facing to the east. This is to the north, so the invasion would have come from right there, and you can see they've got this wing right here that is to protect this gun, but it's not facing out to the sea, it's facing behind me to the west. So again, looking to either fire on Sword Beach or possibly guard the River Orne. And this is what's really interesting about this bunker. So here's like either a machine gun nest or maybe a mortar nest, but this thing has busted up and flipped over on its side. So the ravages of time are starting to wear on some of these bunkers that don't get the attention that you see over on the main beach sites. Alright, so we've moved back a little further in this bunker complex, and I can't say for sure what this is, but looks like this is pointed to the south. So I'm guessing that this was a bunker that was guarding like the back part of this complex. And if we go up here, looks like we have a little Tobruk looking thing, or spot for mortars or a machine gun, and they have it cemented off. It looks like somebody has carved a swastika in the wet cement. That's kind of rude. All right, so anyway, here's the view from here. So you can imagine any British troops that would have landed on these beaches. This is a real marshy area. This would have been a difficult position to take. Okay, I can hear the voice of Eric Dorr coming out of the weeds here saying that he found another bunker. And good grief, it looks like it's in the middle of Cambodia.
Up here there's an opening right here, but flat top. So I'm gonna come down, but there's a lot of stickers up here. But yeah, pretty big underneath. You know, it's one of those ones that's way down.
Holy cow, I would have never found this. Man, you done dug one out of the brush.
Look down there though, it goes way down, so
dear Lord.
Probably quarters or something.
That is kind of horrifying. Interesting. I wonder where that goes.
Yeah. Well, if we had a little bit of rope, we could probably get down there.
So I mentioned earlier how this German strong point was built around an old French fort, and here it is. Well, old minus the generator on top. But this was a redoubt of Merville, and was a French fort that was built in the late 1700s. And then 250 years later, the Germans came and built a massive bunker complex all around it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can go in, but it is cool to see a structure that old. All right, we've got to get down the road. All right, well, those were a few of the defenses around Normandy's 6th forgotten beach, banned beach. We're going to go ahead and start making our way down the Normandy coastline. We're going to be here for a few days. We've got Eric Dorr. He has brought a ton of cool artifacts from his museum that we're going to be taking back to the places where they originated from. And we're going to be hitting bunkers. We're going to be hitting beaches. It is going to be a pretty wild trip. So for now, we're going to head on off to the next place. Which, oh crud, mine's hung up on a thread. Wait, what's going on here?
It's got a seal.
Oh, it has a seal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it has a seal. We got some little pack of marshmallows. Got a little thing for your glasses. By the way, rocking the old Origin Delta 68 jeans, very comfortable for travel. And they have some other buttons here that I don't know. Oh, I guess it's for hanger. Uh-oh. And this one says push. Oh, they're turning the lights out on me here. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool.